Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. I, I should have expected this, and the real pain, let me tell you, is I don't know. I should have just logged in, like I don't know. I should have logged in an hour ago, and I don't know. Maybe I would be in game now. I don't know. But that's a genuine question. Um. There is stuff to talk about. I'll pull up Urkel in a second because that's about all there is. There is other things. We have news for um hello Solar. Oh, I see. Just okay. So one of the things, engineering in 4.5. I'm gonna tell you what. Like this year has been we are pushing things. We have to get a patch out every month. Like, this is a thing we have to do. We cannot stop. Um, they literally said that the Hathor was supposed to have it was supposed to have the regular Apex Valacar, and it didn't because it wasn't ready, and they just have never added it back in. So like, I think if engineering's not in a good state, we're still getting it in December. Yeah. Which is not what CIG used to be like. Which, yeah. So I'm not expecting it, because the thing is, my understanding, like, Star Citizen, for the most part, is like, they have a lot of these technologies, like, made. Maybe not everything is fully, is fully ready, fully thought out. But sorry. Maybe not everything's fully, realized. Like Starware, I had no idea where Starware is. But engineering, Maelstrom, the FPS radar and scanning stuff, those things are done, presumably done in Squadron 42, and they just need to be ported over, and it's just a matter of finding the time to do that for them. So, yeah. Well, I guess, I should... yeah. Let's just go to the pledge store first. Okay. So we have the Epoch Dust Devil patch. We have the this. Oh, the Shiv is still Warbond? Interesting. I assume that's probably yeah, I'll probably keep it through IAE just cuz. Which is kind of nice. I should say I did buy this. I caved. I like the pants, and it does come with a backpack, and I like the gun. Maybe it's a bit too fancy. Yeah, who cares? Let's see. So the Perseus, I'm curious because the Perseus is out. Okay, so I guess we don't have any paints for the Perseus. That's fun. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, they don't show the backpack, which is a like cardinal sin. Like actually, um, Warden and Epoch backpack, um, which like frankly, like I love the backpack. It I really wish that backpack was a medium backpack so I could use it with the Stitcher armor, but oh well. And it's not as good. It doesn't have as much capacity as the other heavy backpacks. It's the combat backpack or whatever, but you know, it looks so good. I'm I'm sure it looks extremely gaudy, but like, you know, I think the worst case scenario is that I have the item, and if I don't like the look of it, I can just not apply the cosmetic. And then we have this one. I'm a little sad that like I'm a bit sad that they only have the P8SC as the gun and didn't have like two guns. I mean, for one thing, there is also a huge question with this. Like, are they going to have IAE armors? Probably. And I mean, frankly, the IAE armors might be more my speed. But, yeah. Sorry, I'm just appreciating this for what it is. Like, I don't know, man. This is like, if you're gonna go to the there's a few levels of engraving, right? Of like, oh yeah, I have this thing because it is engraved. I have an engraved gun, so I can say that I have an engraved gun. Or engraved armor, so that I can say it's engraved, and you know, it's bumps up the value. But actually, it's kind of a shitty job. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, we got some scroll work. It doesn't look too bad. It just looks a little bit, you know, thin or light on the details, especially the backpack. There's so many panels. There's so many, like what's this? This is just the regular ass panel. This is just the regular ass panel, but blue. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. And then we got those, like, wide, like, you didn't engrave this, you just painted it. You probably just painted it gold. I think the gun's okay, but I don't know why there's all of this scroll work and then this wing motif that just is, you know, kind of there and only there. Actually, you know what, like, and don't get me wrong, I do like, I don't care that much, but now that I'm looking at it, like, is there gonna be a cardinal sin that just makes me absolutely regret my purchase here? Okay, those are good. I don't like the shoulder pad. I mean, I like the shoulder pads. I don't want them. But I do like those. That's good. Yeah, I think the face is fine. I do find it funny that, like, for one thing, the Dust Devil armor. Why are we getting an engraved version of the Dust Devil armor? Like, what? What's the thought process there? Man, I mean, they could have gone in and they could have taken the bandages off. I'm sure there's other bandages somewhere. Yeah, right there. And they didn't. It's like, not even any model swap. It's like, oh man, I love, the pants are very simple. The skirt is not a part of the pants, it's a part of the core. And like, I don't mind the bandages, but like, in fact, like on the regular version, I think it looks good. But like for this, it definitely is a bit odd. And also, yeah, like this armor is not made by like somebody. It's in the carpentry guide? What do you mean? Oh, carpentry guide? Wait a minute. Oh, that's for Project Zomboid. Jeez. I was wondering if like it was like, oh well, I do woodworking. Is there any correlation here? No. Nah. I am kind of like the thing is I do like this helmet. I kind of like the Cadillo more. I mean, what I really want is just to have way more paints available for everything. Because, like, I'm not going to be able to put an outfit together that coordinates this, like, at all. I mean, probably... probably what I'll do is, because I gotta look at the backpack. Frankly, it is again, like, there's stuff included, and you don't show it? Like, what? Also, I know there are people who love the cape. I hate the cape. Maybe not hate the cape, but yeah. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Okay, so for one thing, nobody gives a shit about the Intrepid paint. I think that's fair to say. There's no engraving, there's no scroll work, it's just a two-tone fucking... What? Listen, I don't want to get bent out of shape over cosmetics. Cry a little bit, then buy both. Oh my god. I mean, listen. I thought about it. You know, that's true. Oh my god. No, wait a minute. The Dust Devils. The Dusters, of which this armor is from, are on Hurston. This is a Hurston executive that raided a Duster's camp, took the armor, and had the armor engraved. And then the person who did the engraving was like, I really like this, and I'm going to sell it. Or that Hurston executive was like, you know what, we should sell these. And then they hooked up with some private armor smith to do this. So this armor is like, oh my god, that would be amazing. I would love to get stupid lore like that, especially because it builds out the character of how much I hate Hurston, and it would make me feel bad for having this armor. Even though I don't know anything about the Dusters, I have a feeling I don't really like them. Oh my god, look at okay. Like, so, you know, this is like a rough leather cape or a rough linen cape. You know, it has some notches taken out of it. Why the fuck does the trim follow the notches? I mean, because that's the way they modeled it, but that's like... I mean, maybe it looks better this way than, like, if it was just a full mint condition cape, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this looks better. Also, this is really minimalistic. Also, why not have the wing motif on the cape? Oh my god, do you have a little galaxy sparkle there? What? I'm just thinking about this. The more I'm thinking it, the more I look at this, the more I'm like, wow. I mean, if it does feel like it's a little bit all over the place in terms of design, though, right? Like, it's not just me. Oh, also, yeah. And also, like, this is the second time I've bought an armor and been like, you know, I would have bought this if I would have absolutely bought the armor and the weapon if it didn't have the paint. If it didn't have the ship paint. And like, I mean, I guess I did end up buying it, but I'm like, I'm building up animosity towards CIG. And speaking of building up animosity to the CIG, oh, it's already on the wolf. Yeah. So like, okay, so I don't know. We don't know. And we need to get we need to get confirmation of it, right? The wolf and the alpha wolf can't switch the guns. At least you can't switch them in Urkel. And like, if I go right now to the good old Reliant Tana, well, they did fix it. It used to be the case that you could put a size 4 gimbal on it in Urkel, but that's not what you could do in game. And they fixed it. I mean, I don't know. And I like, all right, okay. So the differences we have, let's see. This, you know, we have the stock loadouts here. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's not changeable. Directly for me, solid knowledgeable. I mean, you are a direct. I mean, you are. What's the weirdest thing you could be? Chris Roberts' personal lap cat or something? Sure, I don't know. That he brings to like, that he just brings along with him like the one villain in James Bond with the cat. I can't remember who it was, but you know the one. You know the one. Yeah. So okay, sorry. So the differences. Let's look at the differences. So the wolf, of course the guns are different, which I think we can get a better comparison. But HP for the regular wolf is 8.5 thousand. Alpha wolf is 7.7. The handling is marginally better. Let's see, SCM speed. Oh, the SCM speed is actually a little bit worse on the wolf. Nav speed is the same. Let's see, any other stat differences there? I don't. Nope. Let's see. Foxfire Competition B, which I think is actually, well, let's see, max distance 75 gigameters, and military grade, which has a maximum of 64. And the difference in speed, this difference in speed is substantial. This military grade A, so like, that is... Or... Solar, are you saying that I've listed a bunch of stats that the wolf is in fact worse, and just because of the quantum drive, you're saying that the Alpha Wolf is better. You could be saying that the Wolf is better. In which case I would tend to agree. Because everything else, stock let out, same thing. Until we get to the weapons. Wolf has bespoke mounts. Both of them have bespoke mounts. 8 size 1s, 6 size 2s. I think honestly, I would prefer the 8 size 1s. They're gonna be cheaper. You have more of them, sure. There's more options right now in size 2 missiles, but like, that might be. I mean, that's kind of cool, and it's a little unique, right? It's better than 4 size 2 missiles, I guess. I would. I thought that we have this scoop that's on the nose. I forgot that was there on the regular Wolf. I thought it was a cutout for a central gun. And that, we might get a totally different weapon loadout, and I would probably have preferred that. But we didn't. So, let's see if... I think there's a compare tool. Let's see. That's not the type filter. Is there not a search? I guess there's not a search. Manufacturer. Oh, there we go. Alright, so... Oh my god. So the alpha damage on the laser repeaters is actually higher than the ballistics, which is kind of funny. Oh, the burst DPS, I didn't actually know that. Oh, these are just better. These are just, objectively better. Okay. Yeah, the same range, same speed. I guess, you have to consider some things with, armor penetration and blah, 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 and shield penetration, but, could have been the single size 6 laser, but they fucked up. I don't think I would say no to that. I was thinking, a size 5 and 1 size 5 and 2 size 2s. The, size 2s, the Tiger Strikes that are, on the Merlin. That could have been cool. I still think that could be cool, but, whatever. So... now this is the big question, I guess, in my mind. Power consumption. That's the only big thing. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of times this year where I've just said, fuck you, CIG, and, what else do we need to consider here? Whenever the cannon fires, it makes the ship move a bit, because it's just all gun. I would love that. I mean, it's not supposed to be, an A10, or give A10 vibes, but, still wouldn't be bad. Alright, let's just take a look, because I am curious. Let's do my Weem loadout and see how the power goes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, no, that works. So the Wolf still can have a loadout with best power settings. Let's... Yeah. So like the wolf has is a little bit of an advantage in terms of power. Of course, with engineering, I'm sure that could change things, but is that actually like, is it capped out on how many nodes you can put in? What? Okay. But yeah. So like, eh. I would like. Oh no. I'm just realizing that the L21, L22. Oh my god. Okay, let me pull up a clip. Give me a minute here. Um. Because like, people are going to look at this and people are going to be fucking furious. because, well, because what they said, they fucking said a thing, they implied a thing. We're like, oh, don't worry, the wolf is, yeah, we can just do a weapon kit. So like, if they don't do a weapon kit, which, my god, it would be very easy to do, they literally said it themselves that it would be easy to do. So, Ship Showdown Q&A. Let's see. Let's see. Ballistics Salt. About. Oh, let's. Because I can't remember. Okay, give me a second. Because I gotta look. Because it might be. Emphasizing bespoke weapons on new ships. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me see. Hang on. Okay, hang on. All right, let's watch this back together. This is from Star Citizen Live Ship Showdown Q&A from 2 months ago.
What brought on this recent design trend of emphasizing bespoke weaponry on your newest ships? I don't know if that trend is 2 in a row, but
yeah,
question's a question.
I agree. It's an unfortunate trend based on just the last 2 ships. It's not a sort of weird plan to just bespoke weapons going forward. I think if I think about everything that's coming for the rest of the year, the only other bespoke weapon that is on any ship for the rest of the year is the Perseus turret guns. Everything else uses generic ones.
No, there's a bespoke weapon on one of the October things.
The Stinger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I continue.
So two more for the rest of the year, and those ships also have generic weapons. And it's a 2-part answer. one Ben could probably talk about from the visual side, but from the design side, it allows us to have essentially some level of control over the actual raw like damage output of a ship, because as players know, everyone min maxes. If you have generic swappable weapons, you have to account for a full size range. So if we take the Meteor, for example, and we let those be generic size 5s, I think that would be a well and truly overpowered ship. But because they're bespoke ones, allowed us to have size 5 weapons that were very constrained and had sort of downsize to keep it in check. And the same with the Wolf, that generic size 4s would have made it sort of just a Talon, but smaller.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a compromise. It's a compromise between like design requirements and balancing and everything like that, and also between the the visuals that we're trying to achieve. I think trying to fit generic size 4s on the Wolf would have it would have limited what we could do with its visuals, and I know that's not important to everyone, but it does make up like a large part of what we try and do with the game. But like I say, it's a compromise. With the Wolf, we were really keen to be able to kind of have those weapons fold away and kind of compress into the body and give those really clean lines. I think it was a quite an important thing for Kruger. And with the Meteor, we kind of wanted to really tie those weapons into the kind of the ship itself and kind of show that it's like make it feel kind of really powerful and really unique. So we can like integrate them into much like what we did with the kind of the Ares ships. And just because they're not generic size 4, size 5, or whatever that means, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's never going to be options for other weapons for those ships. It just means that they won't necessarily use all of the ships, all of the kind of weapons that are generic in that size class. But it doesn't mean that you're only going to ever have one weapon for a particular ship.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. We'll see if anybody else picks up on it. If only there was a giant ship convention.
2022 wink at the end of that statement.
So, yeah, like, that cannot be interpreted as anything but the Wolf is going to have, yeah. I mean, it is literally, they said everything but yes, it's going to have swappable weapons. So, like, if I was going to sue them for defamation, they could look at that and say, we did not say this. Any reasonable person would say, like, no, you absolutely fucking just said that. So, and again, it is too early to get mad. We gotta wait for Kruger Day. Apologies, I'm a little... Let me just look at the schedule here. I gotta pull up RSI. Oh, we have 46 minutes on the thing, it looks like. Okay, cool. Also, let's see if they have anything interesting in the Welcome to Nyx thing. So salty. Okay, so... what? Yeah, it's... 24th, which, by the way, I think I said that Drake was on Friday, and Drake is not on Friday. Drake is on Saturday, unless I'm the 22nd. The 22nd is Saturday. 24th is Monday. Oh man. Yeah. Good God. Yeah. So, yeah, it's too early. It's too early to get upset. It's too early to make any assumptions about a thing. Let's be reasonable. We'll look at the other ships, but I'm just curious if we have it. Roadmap roundup. Stuff. Twitch drops behind paywall. That's not how that works. Biggest problem with Drake Clipper. What is this? Is this a joke? Missing a dashboard fan. Oh my god! It actually has one, but it is under dashboard. I'm okay with it. Not it is on the left of the dashboard key. Okay, good. Oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah. No, like, I mean, when... So right now at 7:30, I got up. I got up at 4. The patch was, like, the first thing I did when I woke up was download the new patch. I didn't, I didn't log in because I had to do some chores. But yeah. I mean, like... I don't even know. It is. It is. We can also watch this. I saw it. Except, okay, sure. Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. What is... Oh, are those missile racks? That looks... No, I think that is a missile rack. Like, does that look like it has more guns? Pretty sure that's too long to be... Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gun, missiles. But yeah. Fair enough. I actually, like, the Clipper has grown on me. Oh, also, I have to say I was wrong. I was...
You feel that too, right?
I was like, no, Clipper, there's no way it's a Drake ship. That's too insane. It's gotta be a mashup. I'm wrong, and I'm happy I'm wrong. It took me a hot second. Like, I'm not having this. Like, I am not getting this ship. It is such a bait ship. It wants me. It calls me. But it is nope. Like, I like the style. I like it. It's crafting, medical. It has a little bit of cargo. You know, like it. Like I can't say one would call a masturbate. Yes, very much so. It is a solo ship. I don't know how well the snaps come through. Anyway, yeah. Like, I think there are going to be people who objectively call this, like, the death of CIG ship design. I'm gonna tell you, I like it. I like it. Honestly. Solo crafting, medical cargo ship, yep. Now, I do think it is 12 SCU. I was thinking it might be 16, but, you wouldn't have been able to get a 16 SCU box in there anyway, so... you're not, like, you're only getting 1 or 2 SCU boxes through that ramp. Oh yeah, no, like this is like if this is the death of CIG ship design, it's not visuals, it's like on paper mechanics. Like just shoving all this random shit. Like honestly, like when people say there's a quite a few people who are, you know, saying like, oh, well, why does this thing have a medical bay and the Perseus and the Hammerhead doesn't? And you know, like, if I'm gonna say gameplay, like, because there's a lot of things. Like, if the Perseus or the Hammerhead existed as real-world space naval ships, they would know there would need to be a med bay. There would need to be redundant power. You would need to be able to, like, there would need to be twice as much power. Like, you know, like there are some things that just it would not work the way it does in Star Citizen in real life, you know. Tier 1 med bet guaranteed. I mean, it's also the same reason, like, the Idris... I don't know if the Idris still doesn't have a Tier 1 medbed, but, like, it's not a medical ship. It should have a medical facility, because it is a large ship that has a lot of people, and it would just be insanely inconvenient and wouldn't make a lot of sense. Like, there's some limitation to, oh, it's not a medical ship, so it doesn't have a medbay. And, like, the limitation is, yeah, if it's not a bespoke medical ship, then it shouldn't have a Tier 1 medbay. I think that's fine. If not realistic, when the Bengal only has a Tier 2. I would cringe a little at that. But also, you can just carry a fucking Apollo with you in a Bengal and have plenty more room. I mean, you could... I think the Bengal can carry more Apollos than the Idris can carry Gladiuses. So, like... I don't know the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Well, I could ramble on about hopeful horizons, chasing some distant dream. But the simple truth is, this place is different because it was made different. It was built by us. A people with one purpose, I guess. Yeah, a purpose. To just live free.
Built by us. Yep. With, you know, UEE military ships just casually flying around. There are a lot of Perseus here.
You see,
Able to
no man's
terraform.
the sort
They're
of
not the
guy
ones
to-
able to terraform anything, though.
It's worked for, even fought for,
It's a shady
By us.
corporation.
and those who came before us. People with the will to grab this kind of freedom from an unrelenting grip. That's what I mean when I say this place was made. I don't mean the buildings or the rocks. Just look around.
So the fun thing is that there is actually a day, I think Anthony Tanaka Day. Maybe not Anthony Tanaka Day, but there is a day, at least in Levski, where they celebrate Anthony Tanaka and actually like the leaving Picos and the plushies there is legitimately supposed to be a thing that you do on that day as a symbol of giving, like, you know, these children who were deprived of future, you know, some, you know, love and affection and, you know, and I think is beautiful. And goddamn, do I really want Nyx to be my, Levski to be my landing zone of choice, but,
It sure as hell ain't pretty. But it's real. It's free. And it's ours.
Brought to you by Liberty Lake. A raptor? Yeah. No, it's... Yep. Taste of freedom mixed in with dirt, let me tell you. I don't think Liberty Lake is the... No, I don't think it's the brand of beer you can actually buy. Yeah, the Razor's a racing ship. Come on now. Biggest ship show in the galaxy, Lancet Orison. Alright, so shall we talk more about ships? Because, let's see, what else? I mean, what other ships are there to talk about? Oh, DBS calculators. Not liking things. Till they added in-game shops, it's literally unobtainable. It's not even in-game, so yes, it's unobtainable. Like the Bengal, or the Javelin, or the Liberator, or the G12. My hopes and dreams. Mainly my hopes and dreams. Let's see. Let's look at the Salvation. So the only thing with the Salvation, I don't know, it's a salvage ship. It cool. It only has one cooler? Okay, that's a little okay. Yeah, no cargo? So I guess it is just an internal buffer, which I don't hate the idea of that, but I don't hate the idea of that, but you can understand how I can be a little dubious of that. I mean, like, I think if it's a snub ship that you, like, if you have a cargo ship that you bring it, like, if you bring it with a Carrack and you're just salvaging a bunch of things, and then just shoving all of the stuff into the Carrack, like, it could make sense there. As an absolute very low cost, bare bones salvage, like intro to salvage, it can work, but you're not gonna get the throughput. I mean, the question is, the real legit question becomes, what is the buffer size? And I don't know what it is. Like, what if the buffer was like 20? I was seeing, okay, so let's see, 14.5 by 8.5 by 4 meters. If you have a Carrack, why can't you afford Vulture? It's a good question. Did I? Oh, C8 Pisces. 12 by 16 by 8. 12 wide, and it just barely fits. Yeah, no, the Carrack is a bad example. I saw somebody saying, oh, I think it could fit in a Carrack. I don't think it'll fit in a Carrack. Like, lengthwise, sure. But, widthwise, yeah, I think that's a no-go. But it'll definitely fit, like, if you have an M2, But also, if you have an M2, then why couldn't you just buy, you know, something else? I mean, maybe, like, as something to bring along with a Liberator? Possibly. I could see it making sense as a little addition there, but, like, if you don't want to take a Vulture with you because you want to have something else in those landing pad slots, what do you mean the Carrack Sanger? Because, like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, the Carrack, dump all the salvage out the Vulture into it? What, into what? Yeah, like, but yeah, the big question is, what is the salvage buffer? The hangar for extra cargo space. You know, I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be the worst idea. But yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not seeing a salvage buffer size anywhere here, right? Are we thinking? Yeah. I mean, what would be, so if it's 12, I mean, if like 12 is the bare minimum. If it's lower than that, worthless piece of shit. What the fuck? If it's, I would be happy if it was like 20. Yeah. I don't know what the numbers, I don't know, I'm not an expert on salvage. 20 seems like, you know, hey, you can go out and you can fully salvage a ship, come back, you know, that kind of thing, but we'll see. Visually, I think it's fine as well, from what I've seen. What the and I think that's all the RSI ships. Now we do have these, which which is a PDC. It's a ballistic PDC. I don't know if it has like flak. Let's see. Advanced search detection tracking software, swift barrage of ballistic fire, protecting ships from incoming missiles, torpedoes, and other high-speed threats. Eh. You know, as much as I want to argue with you, I can't. Like, yeah. I mean, like, I can see where I understand what they want this thing to do, which is like, you take a bunch of them, you set up a perimeter, and it protects against bombs, missiles, and torpedoes. The bombs is maybe a legit thing, but, I mean, frankly, at that point, if you really want, you know, if you want that, fucking park a Perseus. Because the Perseus, alright, I mean, I joke about not looking at it, but that thing has PDCs. Just, like, if you're trying to defend, like, Jumptown or something, yeah, just park a goddamn Perseus. It's got the fucking PDCs. To deal with, you know, to deal with shit, so, like, yeah, the ballistic, like, if it was, like, flak, where it was, like, you know, it's got certain range that it works at, and it, but it creates like, it has an AoE sort of thing. And it's, yeah, I could see an argument at least for that, and probably realistically I could see that being more effective. But yeah, it's I said it before and I'll say it again. I want to see a MTC variant that is just a pickup truck. It would not make any sense. It would not be able to outcompete the Argo CSV. It would not be. Maybe they could cram 8 SCU onto that, and at that point, you're like height-wise, you're not going to be able to fit that in a lot of ships. I mean, maybe you can use it just to move an 8 SCU box, maybe, but like, yeah, it's a. Maybe like. Get the CSV and stop asking. I guess. Maybe a version that has cargo, but also like some seats in the back, some drop down basic seats. That could be cool. I mean, like, I don't know, something. I do kind of like the MTC. I really wanted the MTC to have treads, but it not having treads is whatever. I would love to see something that has treads and is a cargo vehicle. I don't know where that's coming from, besides that it just popped in my head. The Golem Ox. It does have a tractor beam. That's good. It's got 2 size 1 missiles, baby. Hell yeah. It has 64 SCU of cargo, which yeah, man, I don't know how much expensive this thing's gonna be, but I think this is gonna be a runway. This is gonna be the sleeper hit of this year. The Clipper's like really brash and out there. The Perseus is extremely excitable. An argument could be made. I do like I think that, and I think I said it before, but like I'm 50-50. I'm still 50-50 on whether, because they had to widen it to make it 64 SCU. If it was just the Golem but cargo and a tractor beam, it would be 32 SCU. But at that point, you're kind of like, it's just a better Argo MPUV tractor beam thing. It's just that with a bit more cargo, but I actually think twice more cargo. Not too much larger, and a quantum drive. So like, yeah, this thing is going to be, yeah, like it's going to be cheap. You're going to see a bunch of them. And yeah, it's gonna be it'll be a thing. You might see fucking actually, let's see, because I don't know how much. Let's compare. Let's get the most efficient quantum drive. 137. Oh my god. Compare that to let's compare it to the Spirit. The Spirit with the Yeager is 130, with the stock one is 138, so it's already doing pretty good. XL1, which is a little unrealistic, is 163. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, that is some pretty good range on it. Huh. Alright, hear me out. This would be ridiculous. But like, hey. I have an org with a bunch of cargo buddies. We're trying to, we all have Golem Oxes. We have 50 people with Golem Oxes. We're trying so hard to get a whole C. So hard to get a whole C. Hang on. Let me finish. Let me cook here, okay? So you're doing all the cargo stuff. You're trying to save up. I can't upgrade. To a raft. As a go-between. To get the whole C. No, we're just sticking with the thing. So what do? Entire group gets one of those like bulk trading things. Now that I don't know if there is still the auto loading thing. I assume it is. You have to do it from an exterior freight elevator. So fuck it, 50 people, 50 Golem Oxes together. Grab 32 SCU cargo containers. Fucking just take them to the other side of the system, do that mission all together, split the profits an obscene amount of ways, but do in fact make enough money to, bring it all together, get a whole C. Now that would not work, but you know what? You could do it and it's stupid and I love it. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, no, I think the Golem Ox is gonna be pretty good. And like when it is available in game, because as much as I want to shit talk them for like just they don't want to make ships available in game, which you know what? If I can start a conspiracy so that they have to respond to it and have to actually do better because people legitimately think they are evil corporation. By the way, I have Twitch drops enabled for tomorrow. Good CIG. Anyway, it would be that. It would be that they don't want to make things available in game. Because the thing is, I think a lot of people, probably the majority of the companies, probably has that mindset of like, I'm not concerned about buying this with real money. I'm concerned with like in-game stuff. I'm trying to make as much things in-game as possible. But there's, I don't want to say the marketing people, but like marketing team that's like, we got to make money, So anyway, so Drake Clipper, four guns. I think this is the Gatlings and the cannons is an interesting choice. What's the speed difference on these? 1600. I think these are 1400. Okay, that's a substantial difference, but it's not the worst it could be. Holy fuck. Okay. Size 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Size 3 miss. Okay, hang on. How many missiles is that? Does it give me a good count? I mean, it's what, what is it, 32? That's not bad. I mean, of course, missiles are dubious at best, but, like, at least right now. But yeah. So I was thinking that this was going to have... I was curious if this was going to be like, component-wise, basically a cutlass, basically a spirit, just, made for one person. And my current thought, looking at it, also by the way, oh, okay, well let's, hang on, we'll get to the game. Oh, you know, it actually was pretty accurate. It was like an hour and 12 minutes when I saw it, and we're at an hour and 10 recording, which, okay. It doesn't have... The Drake Clipper is a massive fucking ship. Wait, I'm sorry, size 1? That is not even remotely true. What? Oh, you know what? That actually is very true. Yeah, let's do that. And all there is to say about the Clipper is that, like, I mean, for one thing, it is kind of ballsy. It is kind of ballsy to, Oh, Nyx, my darling. Current position in the queue is 3, motherfucker. Hang on. Oh no, no, damn it. Anyway, so the Clipper. Yeah, so 2 size 1 power plants. I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's got 2 size 2 shields, 2 size 2 power plants. What? 1 size 1 cooler? What are they doing? Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. Alright. I wonder if there's gonna be a cooler rework, because, like... The fucking Alpha Wolf has 2 coolers, right? The Alpha Wolf has 2 coolers! Why does the Clipper only have 1? What? I mean, it is Drake. Frankly, I'm amazed that the Cutlass isn't air-cooled. Fly it off the line. That's all that matters. You're not wrong. Okay. Alright, sorry. I'm in a mood. Okay, so, by the by, I'm not... My current thought process is, I don't think... Maybe we'll check out Nyx today. Maybe. I'm like... So the thing with that is... I'm gonna check my gear first. Oh, also, actually, the real exciting thing with 4.5 is that, they're adding new attachments! They're adding new muzzle attachments to the guys! I'm so excited! God, yeah! Sorry. Oh, also, we're at 906%. Oh, no. Imagine if it was just empty. Yeah, that would be, emotions would happen. Emotions would happen. Oh, I can't, oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, hang on. So actually, let's see this. Okay, so the problem with this before was that there were the invisible undersuits. Oh my god. Okay, actually, hang on. This looks really bad. This looks really bad, but this is actually... I could never have put the invisible undersuits. What I did was I dropped them. I dropped them in front of the thing. And it actually, like, recognized that, hey, the invisible undersuits are here, and they should be put into the inventory, or re-added to the inventory. That's really cool. I think I might have had more invisible undersuits, but, and, like, I don't think that's, like, super, super new. I think I might be overhyping it a little bit, but, that is kind of exciting. Okay, so, I gotta admit, I guess I know what outfit I want, although, you know what, hang on, this looks darker in complexion. Ooh, it's got the red. Sure, we can go with that. Is there any blue? This isn't gonna look good, but I don't have the colors to make it look good, I don't think, so. I think actually maybe the best we can do here... Was there a blue Corbel set? Why didn't the Perseus show? The Perseus isn't... I don't think the Perseus is for sale right now, actually. Excuse me. Alright, so Dust Devil... I don't know if I want to wear this. We'll see. Yeah, that is true. I mean, oh, also regular Dust Devil. Yeah. Is so silly. You know, honestly, I do like the darker color scheme. I think, like, ideally, maybe if it was like blue, or if it was like, maybe if it was like white trim or maybe black trim instead of gold, I think I'd be more down for it. All right. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Only Pig does Devil for me. Yep. I'm special and my mommy told me so. Also, I feel like, I'm sorry, like, I was like, yeah, I like it. As if, like, I regret making a decision I'm happy about? Yeah, I don't know where my head's at on that one, but yeah. Alright, so the thing is that the Cadillo helmet is like... I feel like emotionally invested in its image and its presence. So I do feel like I am obligated. It doesn't look as good. It doesn't necessarily fit as well. Hang on. Does it not have the horns? Also, I think I saw 2 Manticore helmets, which is odd. Oh, I might have confused it for a Bundami. Or a Bidami? I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Hmm. Not totally sure how to feel about that. I can kind of go 50-50 on it. Yeah. But it would have been bandaged horns. Alright, let's see. I think it's okay. But it is definitely weird. It is definitely a choice. Let's see here. So, the funny thing is... Okay, so I got... Sorry, I was gonna say I have 2 gunny bunnies, and, I mean, like, true, but also, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Are we still having the oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, inventory be bugging out, but I got the bare essentials. It's oh my god, look at that. What? Are we clipping through both of the pauldrons? Oh, we're clipping through both of the pauldrons. What the hell? Really? Look, I do like the pauldrons. They do look good. I would love if there was an option to not have them, because they're just a bit too... They are a bit too gaudy for me. Also, you know, I mean, this doesn't fit. Oh my, is the undersuit clipping through the pants? Okay, listen, this is... I don't mean for this to turn into, Fashion Citizen. But goddamn. CIG, y'all can do better, right? Okay. And I seem to remember, and we will get to modifying my ships, because I do gotta do that. Oh, grand. I guess it just is loading the long list of P8 SCs I have. Hang on, I gotta... Hang on, give me a second. I got a cute message. Okay, so, am I gonna be able to... Am I gonna be able to use my weapons? Oh no. How did I get around this in the first place? I mean, it would appear that CIG needs just... Oh, man. Also, do we have any, like, clipping issues? Also, like... you know, I don't know if this would be a thing they can do. Okay, so what if part of Starware... What if I could take these gloves, or the gauntlets, and I could put it onto other armor, and I could have, like, light shoulders and then heavy armor things here. I mean, not for every armor. Not for every armor, because it's, you know, because that would just physically not be possible. But, you know, for some of them, so that you can accessorize. Because honestly, I love these gloves. I love these gloves. I really like the gloves on the MacFlex. I mean, that's why I use them all the time. Shoulder pads on the MacFlex would also probably be more my speed, but, yeah. That's probably not... If that is a thing, it's probably more like Starware 2.0. That's like 3 years after 1.0. You know? But damn. But damn. IGY. IGY. This is like actually really bad. Let me try to just put random P4 on. Nope. This is so bad. There's only so much you can just be like, ah, yeah, this is... Yeah, it'd be what it be. And I don't know why it's just weapons either. That is the real curious thing, right? Shouldn't I have one med ped? Oh, it's gonna be at the back of the list. Don't ask me to sell all my multi-tools. You never know when you need one. Or 5. Or 30. Okay, well, I can't, pull those out, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Vehicles. And I did say I wanted to, use this one, so we will use that one. And equip that, and I'm just gonna go through it like I normally would. I don't know why I have this. I don't know why I have this, but I assume there was a reason that went into it. Are these stealth grade B? Cool, cool. Weapons. Why do I have... I remember why. Also, I'm sorry, did I didn't like... Yeah, whoops. I don't even know if I have any other, like, missile options. I guess I do. I don't have any of those anymore. I don't have the, I did get rid of the thing. Foxfire is fine. Yeah, Foxfire's... I feel like... I don't know, there was something. I was like, meh. Can I unequip these? Yeah, I can unequip these. That's something, I guess. I took the guns off of my... I just take the guns off of my, Hull C. The real reason I have it.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And let's see if it actually saved. It didn't. It didn't. Okay, so
Welcome to the
that is gonna be a problem. Because if I can't... Alright. Solar. If I can't change the stock loadout of my ship, how many ships become completely fucking useless in your mind? It's like... The only thing that's really good stock loadout that I have is the Starlancer. And
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
man, that's fucking terrible. Like, I mean, it's day one. It is day one of the patch, I guess. So, you know, I mean, not all hope should be lost immediately, but... Not... Did I bring out the Ursa? I probably want to bring out the Ursa, actually. We're gonna do some bunker missions, because they've changed around some of the loot stuff. I probably would not be able to do too much. The pauldrons are too knightly for my taste. I don't think they definitely don't look bad. They're not like kind of eh. Okay, I am going to...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I guess I'm going to store this, and I'm going to bring out the Nursa.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Also, Solar, were you able to swap components around?
Please visit us again.
Because this isn't, because that is absolutely not like a client issue. That is a server issue. If I am like sending a request to do this thing, and the game's just like, nope, nope.
Welcome to Robert Spacey.
I think also the white. Oh my god, what is happening? I want first person. Jeez. Okay. Oh, crunchy.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Okay, so I think like tomorrow when I mean I'm not going to be able to use it. Probably not going to be able to use it tomorrow, right? But on Sunday after doing the Twitch drop, maybe I'll swap over to using the light arms. It's really, I mean, it's not like that big of a deal, but also it'd be nice to have something matching. Camera? But I am thinking... Well, I just want to see what the black Mac Flex looks like. I guess we could try the black and the white. Why not? Yeah, it goes with that. It doesn't look too bad. And, you know, oh, it's loading stuff. Let's just not bother. I think this would look really good without the pauldrons, though. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah. Like, they don't look bad, but they're just not my style. I do feel like I need a sword, though. I need a laser claymore right fucking now, CIG. Where is it? Sorry, I was just thinking of like how shiny is it in this relatively dark environment? Oh, and I didn't slip off the ladder, so that's good. damn it, I do like these gloves. I want to say it would be nice if there were motorcycle gloves like that. I don't. There probably are that have like a plate on the top of the hand. There's more important things in a motorcycle glove than aesthetics, but now hear me out. In high school, like, religiously wore fingerless gloves to the point where I had tan lines on my hands. I don't regret it. And fingerless gloves are definitely a best of both worlds sort of situation, you know, where you got the warmth, but you also don't really lose out on dexterity. And fingerless gloves in a motorcycle sense make absolutely no sense. And obviously in a spacefaring sort of thing still makes no sense. You could maybe get away with like having like sort of the style, the look, if that's important to you, with like having a two-tone, like sort of like skin tone like finger, you know? Which I think the Mandalorian kind of does that. And it kind of gives off the impression of being fingerless gloves in space, which is kind of cool. I don't know. All that is to say that I have thoughts and such. Hey, Secure Site's back. Okay, let's do one of the basic ones because I need to get gear. Did they change the prices on these? Oh, they also have these, which just destroy the Comare hack things, which is good. Solar, you've been awfully quiet. Are you okay? Ooh, I didn't realize... Oh, no. For a second I thought this was like a distribution center / FOB situation, but no, I just went to the wrong place. I will say though, one thing I really do want to do genuinely is just to get gloves and like rivet like a metal plate onto the top of them. Because yes, I like that look that much. Like not, anything like trying to be armor necessarily, just, like a thin aluminum plate. You know what, actually? I do want to make my own jacket. And gloves could also be a thing I could make my own of. It'd be it would be an interesting thing. Also, I guess they probably added a few more UGFs. Just curious because I don't know where UGFs stand on like the future of all of the intended gameplay, right? Like we could make some educated guesses. Oh, these have cannons? Oh no. Why did I think these had repeaters? Because I swap them out for repeaters every time. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. I think there's still one dude up. I think I only counted having dealt with 4 of them, so let's see how well this heavy armor holds out. You know what's also a thing? I was playing. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. Like, it's also really funny because I think I'm not sure if the mods I've installed are helping or hindering my experience. To be completely honest. I installed a mod. Probably most importantly, I installed a mod that had Winstead Mine, which is gives you, well, a mine that you can, like, you know, make active and make money off of, and it's nice, but also, like, I spent a lot of time I also have an airship mod, so instead of walking everywhere, I'm also playing survival, which I don't think it actually disables fast travel. But there's a lot of situations, for some reason, you can't use fast travel or something. I don't know. But I'm just using an airship a lot of the time, which is fine, because, like, there's no, like, danger of that. The only, genuinely in survival, the only danger flying an airship is just freezing to death. I might have been a little bit too gung-ho there. Alright, R97, are you gonna fail me? As your brethren have before you? Somebody put a 4 times optic on you, so probably. Not too bad. Oh, I also have a gun mod in Skyrim, and it's... Okay, well, I have, like, one that I was like, yeah, this one, I've tried it out, it's good, it's not, like, super, super OP. You know, it's fine. And that's mostly true. It's actually kind of funny, though, because it's just, like, the important thing is that, the more valuable thing is that it staggers the enemy. And also, like, it replaces stabs, so you don't have single shot reload. But I also inadvertently added another mod that adds a bunch of other weapons, and they had cooler looking guns that I literally completely stumbled across. And they were, like, way more powerful. And I had access to them way earlier. Like, you know, like, you would expect an ebony pistol to be pretty good. Did, like, 45 points of damage or whatever. This other thing, like, was doing 60 points of damage and an AoE. I was like, Also, this is definitely good loot. Better loot. Yep. I know I saw one box somewhere, but... one blue box somewhere. I think there was another one. Did this raid, who knows? Oh, did they change the color of the batteries? So they actually match, or they don't look completely off? Would be nice. I will say... Definitely don't count the Stitcher armor out. I do see myself using that more in the future. Very possibly this patch cycle, but... Oh, thank God. I was really hoping to get some Coda ammo. Oh, I forgot to slap a compensator on this. Oh well. So I swear to you that I didn't try a huge amount of bunkers, but they were spawning more than just blue boxes. I could see it maybe being a problem. Oh geez, what is happening? Okay. I could see it maybe being a problem or becoming a problem in future patches. Also, the helmet thing needs to go faster. Or the thing. Don't mind me, just grabbing some free money. Oh, and aren't you? Ugh. I think the loot is definitely going to be better at, it is just better at the hostile bunkers. But I definitely don't want to try those out just yet. I don't think that the loot is different based on mission. I think it's based off of location. Now, all of the secure site missions could take place at their own unique bunkers. At their own unique locations, that's totally possible. You had a helmet I don't care about. Oh, also, you know, props to the guy who, props to the guy who made a helmet, who made the Epoch at Slatin, or whatever it's called, helmet, like, and put it, like, posted it on Reddit. It's like, damn, that's amazing. 3D printed it, like, apparently, allegedly didn't even use in-game models, like, just freehanded it, basically. It's like, it looks really good, and honestly, like, I mean, I don't think I will replace... I don't think I would replace the Cadillo with it. But, tell you what. If it's just based off of aesthetic, then, Okay. It's so good to have friendly bunkers back. Ugh. Like, it was such a pain to have to deal with them. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I mean, they're not, like, super great, money-wise, but just, like, I do enjoy that, that little itch. Oh, also, I think at some point in PTU, the new Vanduul missions, required you to do the ASD stuff, and apparently they don't now, which is really good, because it would have been a pain in the ass. To bring new people in. Also, you know, this is, I mean, aside from, like, the inventory issues, which, again, it's a day one, it's day one, or it's patch day one, or it's patch day, you know, it's, Some of these things should be expected, you know. At least for CIG standards. Sorry, it's just interesting. This is a very interesting view. Where I can see where the day ends or begins. I mean, I'm hoping... Well, I don't know. It really doesn't matter at all. The light is not going to be affecting me too much here. Well, also, what ships did they add? I know there's can't remember if there was the MTC, the Starlancer TAC, and... Was it the Prowler utility, or was that last patch? I think I feel like the utility was last patch. Yeah, they added something. Not the wolf. Ooh, it's not like they just turned them on. They added a little enter facility and prepare. Oh my god. God, Solar, they might have made these good. Excuse me. I just bumped the turret. No. May as well have, though.
Launch sequence complete. Engines off.
I also do have to drop off all my equipment. Should have done that before, but it's okay. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, 6? Oh, okay. It's a little excessive, but that's alright. See, does this have... It's got a 3 times... Okay, yeah, we can make that work. I'm pretty confident that the ladder will work. The ramp will definitely not. I still like, I know I mentioned it earlier, it is disappointing that they didn't that the P8 is the only gun that had the... I mean, it doesn't really matter if I can't use it, but, you know, it would have been nice if it was like a, you know, P4 or something. I feel like, I don't know if they've ever had a P4 available on the web store. Which is like, I mean, if anything, that's nice. But, you know, it's kind of funny. Okay, so we got a few friendly friends. We got the blue boxes. The kind of piss poor spawn rates, it looks like. Are the prophecies true? We'll see. We'll see. Oh god. This isn't the same... Is this the same layout as the other bunker? Which, I mean, it could totally be just a coincidence. There's not that many combinations here, right? But, like... Loot-wise... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What the fuck do you have? A Karna? Holy shit! What? Yeah, so like in PTU, and I think like I might have streamed the PTU, it was not as bad, but it was also a small it was a small sample size, I guess, but and to assume that everything on PTU will stay the same as live would be... like, this is not the right mindset, but... And I guess probably especially something like that. Oh, this guy looks new. A different shirt on. Look at these. Look at these guys accessorizing. We might have a new problem. We might have a new old problem where the last enemy doesn't spawn. Also, welcome back, Solar. And that was also in and of itself a bit of a delayed response, but you know, it be what it be. Oh god, are you kidding me? Man. There's something like server issues or whatever, day one patch, but man. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe this guy's just running around and actually just very elusive. That one dude... Okay, so the thing is, also, actually one legitimate thing with 4.5 that they listed, I don't know if you saw, but they listed that there was going to be, like, FPS AI improvements. I think it was specifically FPS AI. Which I don't know. Because I think the AI, I mean, like, depending on the patch and the health of the servers, like, you can see that, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. There needs to be, like, levels, right? Like, there needs to be levels of, how competent your FPS enemies are, and not to say levels, but, you know, like, I should be able to go and do an easy mission where they're not super, like, you know, they're not as good as, like, some elite Black Ops enemies, you know? Well, I'm sorry, Solar, I'm really sorry. But it looks like we will not have wave defense missions. You know, blah blah blah, sample size of 1, but, yeah. I'm not too optimistic about the, health of other missions. You know, I mean, for one thing, I mean, it could have spawned outside. I wouldn't put it past him. Actually, I would genuinely be extremely unsurprised if there was an enemy outside. I feel like there should be a marker, but oh well. If we were going to get markers, it would have appeared sooner, so like... God, I love and hate that shoulder, those pauldrons. Like, they look good. I like it doesn't look... It does look like the style. It's not my style, and I think it would look really good if it didn't have them. Alright, sorry, Foxwell or Eckhart's or whoever does this mission, but... Your mission is brokey! Objective withdrawn. Huh. Okay. Interesting that there's a return objective. I mean, like... I don't know. It said something else. So, I don't know. It might have just been one additional line, but it appeared and disappeared too fast for me to actually read, so, eh. This will be a pain with the Starlancer, but we can try it. So, Solar, do you think they're gonna have IAE armor? Do you think they're going to have IAE armor? And do you think it's going to be the same armor sets in different colors? Interstellar cargo missions. Because, I mean, I think, like... I mean, they've done the color set, the color scheme before. Rust Society, subscriber flare. So, like, yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't hate it either, so. I know there's definitely some people who were not fans of the white and purple armor that is, I believe, still available on the store. It's like, yeah, this is extremely gaudy. Why is this a thing? Oh my sweet, what, my eyes, my eyes, is, I think the response quite a few people had, if I remember correctly. Also, we could probably try some cargo shenanigans to try and get some of my gear out of Area 18. Hello, Zuzu. Well, you're a little late for Vorday. Just, you know, throwing it out there. You know, like 3 months late. You said you're here to consume the universe! Yes? Do you think the consumption of the universe has not been depicted in Vor artwork? Something, I might have a bridge to sell you. A bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, I mean, is it telling that that's the first thing that comes to my mind? Vor is not my thing. But I have seen the arts. So. And the arts might show up might cross over with my circle of artworks I look at from time to time. Anyway. Oh, I got some damage off on that guy. Oh man, okay, this is gonna be... I hope you're ready for, things to look really bad and then suddenly look like I'm annihilating. Oh my... No! Don't target this guy! Come on! Come on! Do love a good... Feels like my ship is tearing itself apart shooting these guns. Are my guns firing in time? My light guns were firing in time with the music. That was kind of cool. Also, give me a second. Okay, the Talon is a ship I gotta focus on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say that the Talon rammed me. But also it could have been something bugged out. And the Buccaneer actually did, but who knows. Will say I am curious as to whether there's going to be any, like, loot changes. So last patch, I think the enemies didn't have any loot, and they added them back, but they didn't drop scorched attachments like they used to. They dropped the optics that you could find on the quartz SMGs. Oh my god. Why is the braking so good on the Starlancer? So my thought is that they might have changed things. I would really love to see, like, if these guys don't have P8s and they have, like, rippers and kill shots, I would love that. Also, there should probably be a light and heavy sets of border armor. Oh, they're moving and grooving. Whoa! I should have set my spawn point. Oh, that was kind of insane. Ooh. That was kind of insane, though, actually. That was, like, really responsive. Like, and honestly, like that, I mean, there were 3 enemies shooting at me, like, immediately, but that didn't feel right. That was too fast compared to everything else. Right? I mean, fair enough. But, like, also, we're gonna see how the loading zone is. Also, I'm in a full heavy armor getup.